I knew as soon as these came out that I'd get asked, what does this mean? What does this mean? Darkseid in Black Adam? Kind of, somehow? Let's break it down. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? What's you here? If you're new around here, make sure subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, pop culture based content that we do on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below. Does any of this mean anything? Probably not, but I got bombarded the other day with people asking me what it means, so I thought I'd go over it. And also, if you could, follow us on the Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Also, check us out on the Twitter sphere, aka Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into it. So, HBO Max is essentially Discovery. It's affiliated, it's owned by Discovery, and they put out some new emojis of Henry Cavill Superman, Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, Batman, Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, Ray Fisher, Cyborg, and the Flash, Ezra Miller. That one there really surprised me, seeing as the allegations. So you get what I'm going to say next, and people are like, oh my god, this means the Snyderverse is restored, this means Justice League 2, this means Justice League 3, this means your boy Henry Cavill coming back. What do I think? I think it means literally nothing. It means they're emojis that are owned by Discovery that owns Warner Bros. It's like loads of little companies inside the same company. Discovery owns it all, and they're just new emojis on HBO Max. Yeah, I get it. They could have done this during Zack Snyder Justice League, but they didn't. So loads of people are like, yeah, this means the Snyderverse has been restored. Huge evidence. Nah, this is no evidence at all, to be honest. Until they come out right and say it, we get it. Zaslav has a 10-year plan. He wants a cohesive universe, pretty much. We know what's going on with the Robert Pattinson universe. They've said that, and we know what's going on in the Joaquin Phoenix universe. They've said that. The plan is quite transparent. They don't actually need a plan. They just need to concentrate on putting out quality, high-level production value movies, really. They don't need a plan at all. So, does this mean everything's restored? I don't know. Maybe we'll throw it in the title to get some of you irate. But, of course, it will be restored in a roundabout way. As I've always said, they will use Zack Snyder's characters that he essentially orchestrated and hired them. He will use, Henry Cavill's in Black Adam, we know that. Gal's in Shazam, we know that. She's in The Flash, we know that. Yeah, we know all this stuff already. Batman, Batfleck's in The Flash. He's also in Aquaman 2. We broke the scoop on that. Jason Momoa, we know potentially he could be anywhere. Ray Fisher, The Flash. Ray Fisher in The Flash potentially could happen during reshoots, but there are no rewrites. That's a fabricated story. That's made up. There is reshoots, obviously. They're not going to chuck another $100 million into The Flash because they've got no money. So this realistically means absolutely nothing. But I did see a few people talking about this, and I was sent it. So the old Ben Affleck Batfleck series information is coming about again, and ultimately it's always been up to Ben. It's always been Ben Affleck if he wants to do it. So some random person on Twitter came out and said, trusted individuals have told me about Ben Affleck's return and Zaslav not agreeing with the new DCU's plan to have Michael Keaton line up as a Batman. Well, anyone could realistically tell you that. The dude's 72. Of course, Zaslav thinking long term. 10 years, 82. Of course, that was always the case. I don't understand why this actually needs explaining. I get people asking me questions and send me stuff, which is cool, but yeah, information came out. Reliable individuals have told me about Zaslav's team disagreeing with the Keaton plan, obvious, and claims Warner Bros. Discovery have been exploring making a new deal with Ben Affleck. Well, he's already in The Flash. That was additional work. He's already in Aquaman 2. He's not doing any of this for free. He's not like going, yo lads, I've got all the time in the world for you lads. I don't want paying, just let me know where I can help out. That's not how any job works. Even if you're on minimum wage, you're not doing any work for free. He's not volunteering himself. He's not a tribute. This isn't the Hunger Games. He's being paid for this work. He's not doing it for free. Even reshoots for The Flash, he'd be paid. Sure, they are kind of changing parts of the third act, little parts, not massive parts like some people are fabricating. So let's just, calm down, lad. Because realistically, if you follow the source of this, it just basically says to clarify, the appearance of Ben coming back to DCU is more a speculation piece. Trusted individuals have told me about this. Has he signed a deal? No, but this is an option Warner Bros. Is looking at. Of course, Warner Bros. Is looking at it. Warner Bros. Is probably looking at bringing Warstu into the Flash movie because everyone wants him in it, because he keeps speaking about extra work that he's done and he hasn't appeared anywhere. Yeah, I get it. I understand it. They're probably even looking at bringing Ray Fisher in now that Anson of Emmerich's out and Walter Hamada is pretty much out the door. But speculation and fake rumors, you're ruining the DCEU SnyderVerse continuity on YouTube, because I keep getting sent videos of outrageous stuff Then you look into it and it's like, yeah, some random person with 10 followers on Twitter said the following, and it's just not cool. So let's talk about something that I should have spoke about in the Black Adam video we did the other day. So there is some intertwined connection with Darkseid, Apocalypse, and the New God. So Black Adam, we don't know much about the villain. Obviously, we know it's a back CGI. They finally revealed it in the second trailer, which looks pretty cool. And there is a connection between the Intergang and Darkseid. Is this a tease for Justice League 2? No, it's definitely not. But it is interesting how Intergang have massive connections with Darkseid and alien technology stuff. They have ties to Darkseid. Hell, you go one further and say the Intergang has heavy connections to the Superman stories as well. Intergang's connection to Darkseid and Apocalypse, it's not really that deep. So essentially the following. In the pre-Crisis era, when Bruno took over the Intergang, it was revealed that they were working for Darkseid. The New Gods were providing them with Apocalyptic weapons to help Darkseid locate the anti-life equation post-crisis on Infinite Earths. It turned out that Darkseid and Darkseid was their apocalyptic associate. By getting upgrades for Apocalypse, Intergang became more than an average crime ring. So does this mean it's a setup for Eddie the Armada? No. But I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had input with, obviously, Hiram Garcia, etc. on this movie. So I think they've definitely put Intergang there for a reason. Now, we know Intergang's not predominantly the actual villain, but essentially they are an evil, malicious, savage group, mercenaries, if you like. The fact that Black Adam is introducing them is very interesting, and it's very comic book accurate. I'm not a big comic book guy. People seem to think I am. I actually admit that I'm not the biggest comic book head, but I did say that Black Adam wasn't really much of a threat in the comics, and what I actually meant was he wasn't predominantly long-term. Maybe he was for a tiny bit, but we do know that Justice League 2 could happen. But is Black Adam outside of the DCEU continuity? Darkseid has technically only been mentioned in the theatrical cut and the Snyder cut. It just depends which is canon. Black Adam takes place before the present DCEU, we presume. This does become a way to incorporate Darkseid into the history, although it could mean the Intergang existed before Superman was technically born. In the DC, it gets confusing because they haven't actually said exactly where it happens. The fact that Amanda Waller is in the most recent trailer, Justice League is there, tells me that it's got to be post-theatrical 2017 Justice League, because a lot of people will argue with me in the comment section, but that is canon to whatever is currently going on. And yes, I get it that Batfleck will be in The Flash will be in it, Gal will be in it, Warstu will be in it, but unless they predominantly give us a year of where Black Adam sits, we get it. We're going to get the prequel, we're going to get the origin stories pretty much laid out in the trailer. And despite the fact that the Justice Society of America is going to be in this, and we presume they're going to have their own movie, and Dr. Fate and Hawkman will be big going forward, we don't know how the Intergang connection connects to Darkseid, the New Gods, and Apocalypse, and we don't know if this is a massive setup for a new Justice League 2 where they reintroduce the same Darkseid, but they actually haven't seen him yet. It gets really confusing, but I think Black Adam should pull more on the Intergang connection to Darkseid and kind of push that way in the marketing a little bit, because as we said, it depends what is canon. And I know a lot of people go, yeah, of course the Zack Snyder Justice League movie is canon, but is it canon? Is it canon? I don't know. I mean, we can say it's canon, but that doesn't mean it's canon. And just because Black Adam coexists in the Shazam universe, which had a face of Superman in Shazam 1, and obviously Shazam 2 would happen post BVS, which presumably would mean Shazam 2 happens after the theatrical 2017 version of Justice League. I'm confusing myself here because I've got no notes. But it all depends where and when Black Adam happens, because we know predominantly the Black Adam Superman fight is going to happen, although realistically it should be Captain Marvel. Okay, sorry, I mean Shazam, because legally they're not allowed to use that. Even though Shazam is actually Captain Marvel, realistically, if you want to get technical, it's very interesting. So do you guys think there's going to be a Darkseid connection to Intergang teased or Easter egged up in this movie? Because we know The Rock is heavily listening to the fans because the ridiculous yellow tone that looked horrible was changed massively. So very interested. So guys, just don't get your hopes up for a Batfleck series because he's back for good, it appears. They're not going with the 70-year-old Michael Keaton Batman, although it's going to be interesting and very nostalgia-based to see him in the Flash movie like it was to see another version of the Batman during the Arrowverse crossover. And let me know, do these HBO Max logos mean the SnyderVerse is restored? Sorry for putting SnyderVerse Restored in the title, but I've not done it in such a long time that I had to do it. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. More importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.